wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's time to get into formation. We gotta get ready for the battle. So call on your brothers and sisters. We gotta turn back to the scriptures. Stop making it all about you. Them preachers, they got it confused. Come out of her. Cause Yahuwah is our deliverer. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed, cause nobody's perfect. We're called by his name. We're called by his name. Seek him to be worthy. We should be coming together. There's power in unity. It's time to come into the order, cause we are a living prophecy. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. Lace up them boots. We gotta move step mode, put on camouflage. We gotta be wise. Open your eyes to the most high in the skies. We must stop arguing, it's irrelevant. We must live in the Torah, it's heaven sent. He will put it in your heart, fulfilling the word of the new covenant. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed, cause nobody's perfect. We're called by his name. We're called by his name. Seek him to be worthy. We should be coming together. There's power in unity. It's time to come into the order, cause we are a living prophecy. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat.
Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. It's Michael Israel here. You're watching Spiritual Combat. And we have some news updates for some upcoming events. We got Ron Dalton here. We got Josh Cullens here. And they're going to give us some updates on upcoming events and information that you need to know. The first person I'm going to bring on is going to be my man, Ron Dalton. And shalom, Ron.
Shalom, shalom.
And I understand you have some interesting news to tell us about the Hebrews to Negroes movies. If you weren't on Facebook, you might not have seen the post. But go ahead, Ron. I'll let you tell them.
Oh yeah. I can barely see myself, but the movie is officially sold out, and people are still trying to get tickets. But ticket doors closed yesterday. So we're gonna be jam packed, elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder, knees to back. Everybody's gonna be in there in the building. Hopefully that'll heat up the theater, because sometimes the theaters be kind of cold, but we should be all right. Yeah, so that the movie is sold out. The workshop the next day is still open. Still got some tickets open for the End Is Here workshop. With yours truly, going to be talking about a lot of different things for about 4 to 5 hours. So bring your notebooks, bring your pencils, get a lot of sleep, drink some orange juice, get some cereal, whatever you got to do. Don't fall asleep, because a lot of you support it. And of course, a lot of people are getting a little jittery, a little anxious, and a little nervous in terms of the nations, the Gentiles, because they don't want the truth to come out. And I've been getting emails from the nations, the Jewish community. They're trying to rebuttal and say, oh, you guys can't prove you're the real Israelites, and show me some proof that you're the real Israelites, and your movie's not going to prove anything, blah, 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 blah. Even you got people that you got agents out here that make fake accounts on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, mainly like Instagram, but they'll make fake accounts and have black pictures and then say they black, which you can tell by their dialogue that they not black. because normally black people don't have a problem after a while. I'm ready. I'm excited. I just can't wait because there's a lot of people that can't wait for the movie to stream, which we're going to talk about that on another date. But it's going to be streaming, so the whole world's going to see it. And so, Mike, we got people from Australia, New Zealand, India, Indonesia, Ukraine, Germany, Russia, China, Israel, Demona, Israel, the United Kingdom, the Caribbean, Africa, all over the world. People are excited about this movie, and they're ready to see it. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm getting emails from Australia. How can I see the movie? New Zealand. Where can I see the movie? Brazil. How are we gonna see the movie? Is it in subtitles? And all these different places. It's crazy.
Wow. So, a lot of people they want to know when it's coming to their town. Put the information out there again on how to, if you want it in your town, because I see it looks like that Baltimore, D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. I see a lot of people asking when it's coming there. Got any information on that?
Yeah, there's a lot of cities. Cali, St. Louis. New York. We're trying to hit New York next. The South. We're trying to hit that next. Louisiana. Um, yeah, but see, the thing is, we just have to get past Detroit because these theaters, when you rent them, they require either the full, well, I don't know if the full amount of the theater, or at least the deposit has to be made, and then you can secure the date and then start selling tickets. Because once you get the deposit and sign the contract, then you're good to go. Depending on the theater, has to do more investigation and then see if there's something that they can approve to have at their theater. Because the SVA theater, we had locked them in for about a month, and then the director did an investigation into the Negro Network website, the trailers, and then they decided, oh, well, I'm sorry to have to do this, but unfortunately, we're not going to allow you to show your movie here. So there are some people, some venues, and really, people don't believe it, but there are some Hebrew assemblies that are not willing to show this movie
Yeah.
in their venues, in their assemblies, because of the attention, the talk, whatever it's going to bring. Some people don't want that shown in their assemblies,
And
and
there's some Hebrew, um, well-known Hebrew people who won't promote it either.
yeah, there's people that no, I will not promote your movie. No, you cannot show your movie at my venue. It don't matter if it seats 200 to 5,000. It's amazing how not everybody is willing uh to basically embrace this movie, support it, promote it, and get the word out. So that's just something we gotta understand, because of course the Black Panther Party and a lot of these civil rights movements, they were infiltrated by black people, and they were kind of like dismantled and shut down. And the way that they do things, even in Africa, is to create just all types of distractions and confusion and destabilization. Between the French speaking and the English speaking, between the Igbos and Yorubas, the Igbos in the houses, and everybody else in the side. It's all a bunch of basically destabilization, confusion, and using people that are outsiders, and even people from within our own, I guess, Hebrew Israelite movement, whatever you want to call it. There's people that are also agents, and I got a lot of stories to talk about, but I'm not surprised when people are telling me, "Oh, I'm being followed, and it's a white truck outside my house. It's a van that just I just keep seeing the same van. I keep seeing people, in the same areas. Like I'm seeing people in different spots that are the same people, and so we have to be careful because they're out here. Out here, we know that we're pushing this truth. There's people out here that don't want us to push this truth out, especially when it starts getting to the masses. And
Right.
so we just got to stay prayed up and to not have no fear, because they want us to have fear. They want us to have fear, but the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yahuwah is my light and my salvation. So all these things, we cannot have no fear, because we got a greater mission to do for Yah, and He's gonna be glorified. And it's the destiny, it's the will, it's the prophecy that's all coming forth, and it cannot be stopped. So I'm excited for the movie. I'm excited that my Hebrew brothers, Josh Collins and Morris Williams, the Master Splinter, Morpheus, Neo. You know, everybody's gonna be there. You know, the ones that said they're gonna be there. I'm really happy to meet them. At least, actually, I haven't met Yoshi Yahoo and Hoda Weed, so when I meet them, it's gonna be nice. And I never met Lucas Cameron, so it'll be my first time meeting him. And I already met you, Mike. You know, down in West New York, New Jersey.
Yep. So yeah, definitely gonna be an awesome event. Um, and again, we want to remind you, yes, the movie premiere is sold out. Um, but if you want to come to the workshop afterwards, which there's still going to be a ton of information there, there's still tickets available for that. Ron, where do they need to go to get those tickets?
They can get the tickets at www.thenegronetwork.com or www.hebrewstonegrosmovie.com. There is a lot of people that are still under the impression that the movie will be available for ticket purchase at the door, because we're so used to having movies, you know, where you get there at the day of the movie and you think you can buy your ticket. It's going to be a lot of black folk and Christians. There's a lot of Christians that have decided that they're going to come out to see the movie, but a lot of them don't know that this was already pre-sold tickets. So it's going to be wild to see how many people is going to actually come to the door to try to buy tickets. So we're going to have to turn them away. And hopefully they go back and tell people like, man, this Hebrews Niggas movie was sold out. Yeah. You know, like what's going on here? You know, so that's a good thing. It's a good thing because it shows that, you know, we're supporting. People are aware, they're interested in learning the truth, and we're going to bring it to different states and we're going to bring it worldwide.
Yeah. All right, Ron. Well, appreciate you coming on the show, giving us an update. I'm gonna definitely try to get Ron on the show probably again tomorrow if I can, and then after that, next time I see him, it'll be in person.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Ron, appreciate you coming on the show, and also we have, and bear with me real quick, we have Josh Collins. Shalom, Josh.
Hey, shalom, Mike. What's going on?
It's good to have you on the show. Morris was telling me that you have some new information about the and hold on, I'm just trying to get this thing, having some technical difficulties. Y'all bear with me. There we go. All right. So Morris was telling me that you have some information about the Passover. Am I right?
Yeah, really and truly, we need Sister Weeda to give all the information because y'all know I'm not good with details like that. But but yeah, man. Basically, just giving everybody an update about what's going on. Once we get the Weeda in, she can explain this better. But the tickets, as far as the not necessarily the tickets, but hotels and lodging. This, of course, we know Passover is going to be in New Orleans. So because it's in New Orleans, around that same time, I think they have a Mardi Gras.
Ooh.
So yeah. So if you're gonna come to Passover with people, you gotta go ahead and get your booking in, because I'm telling y'all, and Dewey can tell you better. If y'all wait for a couple more weeks, it probably won't be no. You might have to stay in Texas to get to Louisiana. I mean, because all the hotels is getting booked up. Well, we'll be booked up because of Mardi Gras. Everybody knows it's a big deal for them, not for us. But saying all that to say this, so it is extremely important, people, if you're gonna come be at Pesach, that you go ahead and get your hotels booked now, like ASAP, like yesterday, and get your lodging secure, because the closer they get, and like when people talking about go to Mardi Gras, they plan it all year long. So it's gonna be people, the hotels that you're gonna get ate up pretty soon. So the people from the hotels that we've been dealing with have already contacted us, and they wanted us to make sure that everybody know. Matter of fact, the lady was saying that they already got people that's already planning for Mardi Gras to get some of them hotel rooms. So we have to kind of get on that early. And like I said, I don't got all the details. The Weeda has the rest of them. She's supposed to be on this call. But so make sure you handle that. Also, Kim will tell you the details about what's going on with the Whitney plantation. If you're not going to, there's some people who are actually registered for the Whitney plantation tour, but they're not, they're not actually at or going to the PASOC. They haven't been registered for the PASOC. If you've registered, you do the plantation tour, but you're not at PASOC, we're gonna refund your money. We're gonna get that money back to you because that the Whitney tour plantation is gonna be for the people that's at PASOC. So because we only got, it's only so many spaces and stuff like that, when you try to do the tour. So we got to make sure that people at PASOC have the ability to go to it, because that's the whole purpose of us taking the tour at PASOC. So again, if you plan on taking the Whitney tour, we ask that you actually be, registered to be at PASOC, because that event is going to be tied to the actual PASOC. And also, if you don't ever got any housing, y'all, we don't want you sleeping in your car. Right? Go ahead and get your hotel room, y'all, because it ain't gonna be, once these people start, people love to sing, and you can't sing harder than Mardi Gras. So they're gonna get when these people go in and try to do that, they're gonna be going all the way in. They're gonna be booking them rooms up left and right. So if you go, like I said, this is the shot across the bow. Let everybody know, warning them about that event. You don't want to be, like I say, you don't want to have to stay in the hotel in Mississippi and drive to the PASOC. That's kind of what we're facing. So the sooner the better. So if y'all can, please go and get that stuff straightened out before all those hotel rooms get taken up.
Okay. All right. I mean, and that's basically, I guess that's basically the gist of it. We'll wait a couple more minutes to see if sister, if she could get in. Can you give us how's the documentary coming? How's that coming along?
Well, it's coming. We've been working on it for a while. What we're trying to not do is, we don't push two movies at the same time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So right now it's Wake Up Black America, and then once we get that, we in the process of still shooting this Reclaiming the Throne, while Ron is pushing his current movie. We about to go back into shooting a location. We got some of the brothers they're gonna have specific segments.
Okay.
That we hadn't got done yet. And also some of the sisters, like Only Love. We actually was going to shoot Only Love this past week, but we had some issues running to that. So
okay.
But yeah, man, it's still rolling. We just gotta it's a step process, and then we got some of the African elders and stuff like that. Some of the elders in West Africa that we got to get in touch with and stuff like that too.
Okay. And I see Morris is in here, so I'm gonna bring him on. Shalom, Morris. Can you hear me? Okay, you might have Bluetooth on. Yeah. Your Bluetooth? You might have to turn your Bluetooth off. Yeah, his audio's not working, but we'll let him see if he can figure that out. So yeah, technical difficulties, Josh, was there anything else you wanted to bring out? How's the Rebirth Radio? Is it? I know the shows have already started.
Yeah. Pre-recorded shows. I got to get with you and I get some other people, because one of the issues you ran into was the station site that we deal with. It has a server. They have what they call a beta broadcaster, and that beta broadcaster now enables you to be able to log in and be able to play stuff from your desktop or laptop or whatever when you're doing your show. One thing about it is it's a true beta, like it has a lot of bugs in it. So what we found out was there's a handful of software, like different types of software that actually work. So right now, the best thing to use really in that vein to be able to broadcast it, if you're talking about people that's going to have potential shows, is a virtual DJ. So That's going to be a slight learning curve with that. So we're going to have to
Got
get
that to
with
do.
people to see if they can get that down first before we
Okay.
can move forward with it.
Okay.
But me and Mo will have a show coming up pretty soon. We'll be the first live show. But Only Love already has a show that's scheduled, and she's gonna have a series. She's gonna have a whole series going on pretty soon. We just haven't got that. We haven't got all the episodes aired yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear y'all now.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring Morris in. Appreciate all the info, Josh.
Ain't no problem, Mark.
All right. Shalom, Morris.
Hey, shalom. I didn't know if y'all can get the weed in, so I was just gonna go ahead and step in and talk about Passover. I don't know how much Josh can covered already.
He was basically telling us that it's right around the time of Mardi Gras and don't drag your feet, you know. So that was a
yeah. That's pretty much it. The main thing is this to go ahead for those of y'all that can, again, we're going to be doing this periodically just to give you updates to where we at. Right now we got about 200 registered right now, and again, February the 28th is going to be the closeout date. So please let's get it in so you won't get left out, because this time it won't be no exceptions. It won't be at the door. We got all kind of things that we got set up to be able to tell if you registered or not. Different stuff you'll get. So in the sense of for security purposes. So right now we already over 200. We ask that you don't wait till all we saying is don't wait till the last minute, because we want everybody to be able to be there and experience it. Also with the Whitney tour plantation, again, that's an optional thing, and we want to make sure that the problem it seemed like we was having, some of the people was registering for the Whitney plantation and not the actual Passover. We don't want nobody just trying to go to the plantation and just show up at the door. So we want you to go ahead and register first, and then the Whitney plantation of that. Right now, all the hotels, you go on the website, all the hotels is there. The information that you need is there. Concerning baptisms, this is one of the things that we're going to be doing with baptisms. Those that want to be baptized will probably be going around to the hotels, because we don't have an official place yet. So whatever the hotels that you're in during that time, we'll set up a time that we'll come around, a time period where we'll come around and do baptisms at the hotel. So whoever at the majority of where the people are in the different hotels, we'll probably pick 3 main ones and one day go out and immerse the people that way. Concerning vendors, those that want to be a vendor. Now, the vendor table is a huge opportunity, because again, you have an opportunity to be able to have your products in front of anywhere from 400 to 500 to 600 people, to be able to have all your products and everything there. So you do have that opportunity. We got information on the site with that. We asked that those that wanted we had some inquiries about sharing a vendor table. You asked that you email us first at rebirthoffanation.info at gmail.com, so you can get all the information that we need to give to you concerning those things. But other than that, everything is pretty much on track. If anybody had any questions, we can answer those. I think I covered most of the things that needed to be stressed or talked about. Mainly, go ahead and if you can, set aside the money to get your tickets. Go ahead and let's try to set aside money early, so it don't be one big load on you. In that aspect. And then if you can't be there all the days, then that's okay, because we do understand hotel costs for all the days. So if you can't be there all the days, we really would like for you to be there that first night, if you can, for Passover night, for Pesach night, especially if you have never experienced that for that. So most definitely. Look like Kim then joined now. You want to bring her on in?
Yes, I'll bring her on. All right, 1 second. All right, shalom, sis.
Shalom, fam.
And So they basically Morris covered Morris and Josh hit on uh, a bunch. I don't know if you were I don't know if you were watching. Hold on one sec. There we go. All right, there I got all y'all up there. So did you have anything else you wanted to bring up, Sister Kim?
I sort of missed.
Okay, I'll bring you up to speed. Josh and Morris were basically just saying how Mardi Gras around that time, so don't drag your feet getting registered. And Morris also hit on the fact that people were registering for the Whitney plantation and not registering for the actual Passover event. Maybe they didn't understand. But basically, he was saying you have this information, but in more detail. So
Okay, yeah, sure. So let's go back to the hotels. Over the weekend, I talked to one of the hotel directors, and she was letting me know that she wanted to know if we needed all the rooms that she had set aside because there's a convention that's planned, and that she would need probably some of those rooms because we only had a few at this particular venue. And so I told her, yeah, let's just break it down and do smaller blocks. However, we thought it was important to let you all know that if you wait until the last minute, you probably won't have hotel accommodations either in the city or in the outskirts, those
wow.
different suburbs, because it'll just simply be sold out, full. So we urge you to at least make the reservation. We have over 200 participants coming in already, and that doesn't match the amount of hotels that are registered right now. So I would strongly urge you guys to at least make the registration. You don't have to pay for it now, but at least be registered with that particular hotel and get your reservation set up.
Okay.
Another thing is the Whitney Plantation tour. We've had quite a few people registered to take the tour, but not following up and doing the registration for the Passover. So, and when I see that, I typically email that person to please confirm whether or not you are planning to attend the Passover. Otherwise, your tickets will be refunded. You have to be registered for Passover in order to participate in this tour. Registering for the tour does not guarantee you Passover registration. And we have quite a few people who've done that. And so I have to open up those numbers for the people who are actually registered and want to attend, because the Whitney tour is almost sold out completely. And if I can't verify that you registered for Passover, then unfortunately we'll have to refund those tickets back to you. And when you're ready to, or at least let us know, because I'm sending you an email if I don't get a response, I'm assuming that you're not interested in participating with Passover. So I will refund those tickets. And what was the other thing? Can't think. I need my coffee.
I know Morris talked about the vendors also.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. So the vendors, we've gotten some questions whether or not multiple people can register at, share a table. What you do with, if you want to share your table with someone, that's completely up to you. Once you are registered, if y'all want to go back and split the fee or whatever, that's completely up to you. We, however, are only accepting registration. Each vendor will get a table. So there's a vendor and a table. What you decide to do, with your friends, if they have something and you want to share a table with them, that's fine. But one of you has to register. That's pretty, it's pretty simple. But we're not taking multiple registrations. We're, trying to keep everything streamlined, smooth, easy, and we just are not able to have, 3 people on one table. We will accept one vendor, let that person register, and then you guys can sidebar, and negotiate those terms of that person's table. But right now, we're just doing the one vendor per table.
Okay. All right. So did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to bring up?
No, I mean, I did. We pretty much covered everything as far as I know. I mean, unless Kim got something else to say, but mainly time, just make sure everybody had the opportunity to be able to get in and get everything they need.
Okay. All right. So let me check the questions real quick. You said which event are we referring to? That's the Passover. Yeah. Well, I think they might have tuned in a little late and
Gotcha.
hopped in there. And like I said, the video's up there. Y'all can definitely, just go back. And what was good is we got the information from 3 different angles. So there's no excuse there.
Right.
All right. But anyway, with that said, Brother Josh, Sister Kim, appreciate y'all coming on to update everybody on what's going on and giving us detailed information. And like I said, if y'all, anytime y'all want to come on and just get this information out, definitely just let me know. And I'll set up time for y'all to come on. But anyway, with that said, that wraps up this news update. I'll be going live again, and then make sure y'all tune in. I'll be doing the event coverage for Ron's, for the premiere of Ron's Hebrews to Negroes documentary. I'll be doing the red carpet event and all that stuff like that. Full coverage. If you can't make it out there, you just tune in. I'm not showing the movie, so I ain't gonna be in there.
Don't leg it now. Don't
bootleg it. But anyway. Yeah. But anyway, make sure y'all tune in. Stay informed. Appreciate Josh coming on. Appreciate the teaching Josh is doing over there, and Morris over there. Rebirth, awesome ministry. And anyway, y'all, with that said, shalom, y'all.
All right, shalom, family.